This is starting. I think we're starting.
We're starting.
That's how it starts.
Push it with your dick, dude.
It worked! I am Ray Taylor. I clearly don't have a regular job. I was never really into comic books growing up. Like, I was a geek.
Well, you should tell your face that, because you look exactly like
I do.
Watch the fights.
Fuck yeah, I watch the fights.
I'm Keith Spurlock.
I watch every kind of pornography.
I said,
all right, counteract my cancer that I'm giving myself.
Right.
I smoke weed after every cigarette.
What were we just fucking talking about? And this is the Inspired Disorder Podcast. I'm not going to allow you to have an opinion on this just because you're wrong.
Is anyone else's podcast about like jerking off in UFC?
Pew 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 with fists. Pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew. Pew pew.
It's more like Star Wars, like
the
Stormtroopers.
I just got a job working for Disney. Technically, I'm gonna be doing all the new sound effects for pretty much all of the franchises.
I am not.
And I'm gonna start with
pew pew
pew pew. First is luckily they still need the sound effects for the Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man movie. That's the first one that they're doing, so it's an honor. It's gonna be amazing.
All the thwips are gonna be.
It's gonna be like fart noises.
Oh,
it's gonna be. I was really inspired by Swiss Army Man, so I'm gonna bring some of that flavor, show them what I'm working with. I don't want to just be a yes
on the
man.
New job, but
for sure.
Still,
I need money.
Don't do this.
It's all happening, man.
Don't.
You know, maybe the next one
No.
I'll switch it up.
No.
But pew pew pew.
No.
So we're talking about fighting. See, at least I probably just dub over fights with pew pews. Start with that. So I'll give you. It'll show you a frame of reference. You may love it.
I may.
Pew 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 pew. So we're doing this a little early. This episode's coming out Thursday, but we're picking on Tuesday because we're gonna go watch Guardians. It's a week from Saturday.
Oh shit.
So we're doing it a week and a half early.
So
like
this
10 days,
is
11
not
days
gonna
early.
Be the card
so there's
everyone
13
sees.
fights on this card. We're talking about, obviously, UFC 211, probably the most stacked card this year.
Just so everyone
so
knows,
far.
I am still the champion.
True, yes. And I am still the
piece of shit.
Cone-headed, orange cone-headed loser. This doesn't make me a piece of shit. It just made me poor at choosing fights one night.
It makes you officially a piece of shit.
All right. Well, I'm still kind of technically a piece of shit
I've
right
been
now.
the piece of shit before.
I know.
But I'm not the piece of shit right now.
Let me show this whole thing here. UFC 211, Saturday, May 13th, 2017. Miocic versus Dos Santos. This is taking
Años.
Two Años, and it's taking place in Dallas, Texas.
Tejas.
Dallas, Tejas. There are 13 fights on this motherfucking card, and you choose who goes first. And we did kind of skim over the card, I think, a couple episodes ago.
We just
the last fight
pointed out a few fights that looked fun.
But for sure, stacked card.
Yeah, and
so far.
You're going to choose first.
I'm going to choose first. All right, starting off with the UFC Fight Pass early prelims. Gabriel Benitez versus Enrique Barzola.
Barzola seems to be very active.
Yeah. 13-3 for Barzola, 19-6 for Benitez. Mowgli. Shit, son. I'm kind of torn. It's 145. Divisione. I think I'm going to go Benitez. Gabriel Benitez. But technically, who the fuck knows? All right, next fight on the Fight Pass early prelims. Chase Sherman versus Dimitri Pobzer.
That's Shadow Person.
Yes, Dimitri versus Chase.
Seems to be a lighter heavyweight. I got to go the Vanilla Gorilla on this one. Just because I know who the fuck he is.
Yeah, and he's performed well. I think he's maybe lost one, but I think he's probably like two out of three, or 1 out of something. How those numbers work, you know, when you say things and it's like, oh, that's impressive. You said numbers. Just pretend I said that. Cool. Next fight up. Two shadow people. Jared Gordon versus Mitchell Quinones. 12-1 versus 8-1. Both pretty KO-rific, while though I guess a little bit more well-rounded for Quinones as far as the stats go. He's a little taller, but they have no reach or legs, so they're two stumps. That's why they didn't add the pictures.
They're just their heads. They bite at each other.
Yeah,
but they're fat.
They
heads. They weigh 145 pounds.
They're like spinjas or whatever. Yeah, they're big torsos. I didn't even know where the fuck they're from. That's how little I know about these people. I'll just go Gordon. He's got more experience. He's got a slightly better record. All right, next up we have Courtney Casey versus Jessica Aguilar. Aguilar, no country for old men versus
she's from Mexico,
USA,
I believe.
Yeah. 19-5 for Aguilar, 6-3 for Casey.
I like how Aguilar is like ranked and that she has no reach or like legs.
Yeah, or country.
Yeah. Step your fucking game up, UFC.
Yeah. Yep.
Shit. Give some of these fighters respect. Fuck. I'm going Aguilar.
All right. I'm okay with that. Although I kind of have to be. All right. So moving on. So that was the feature bout for the Fight Pass prelims. Moving on to the FX prelims with Marco Polo Reyes taking on James Vick, the Texecutioner.
Versus tall motherfucker.
El Toro. Is this me?
Yeah. He's got 5 inches on Marco Polo.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go Vic. For probably that reason. I think he's only lost once. It seems like we've probably seen him lose, but
yes, we have.
I feel like we've seen him a few times, so he's doing good overall, I would say. But yeah, 155. Who knows? Who knows, man? All right, moving on to the next fight. Krzysztof Jotko versus David Branch. Jotko from Poland, Branch from the USA. 20-3 for Branch. 19-1 for Jotko.
Branch was in the UFC, left the UFC, went over, I believe, to World Series of Fighting, and won their 185 and 205 belts.
All right, okay.
And this is his first fight back.
First fight back in the UFC.
Versus Jotko.
Who's doing good.
Yeah, like, he's good.
Still fresh, still kind of newer, kind of younger up and coming.
They've still got a similar-ish record. Like,
but it's
one's
like
got 4 more fights.
A champion coming from another, I mean, especially that organization. Like, I don't know.
But
like,
yeah,
they put all the champions for Demetrius Johnson, and it was only a former UFC guy
going
that
Branch.
Killed everybody. All right, I'm actually pretty good with that. People usually don't. It's rare when people come back to the UFC, they perform good, or just come to the UFC in general, right?
Never
Maybe
know.
Not. I don't know. He'd go on a tear.
Jotko seems to have a lot of fucking decisions.
There you go. This is going to be fight of the night.
Yep.
So you can mark that down already. Chaz Skelly versus Jason Knight. Fucking crazy fight.
The scrapper versus the kid.
Wow. Jason Knight's got a few more fights in him. Two more.
Both submission specialists.
Man.
Look at how close everything is.
Knight loves to throw down.
Yeah, Skelly's still got more percentage knockouts.
Yeah. Well, but he could be laying
Knight
people
has
down
very
and getting
few,
submissions off.
Very few finishes by KO.
Yeah. But he'll hurt you on the feet.
I understand that.
Yeah. I don't think you. I'm gonna go shit. Motherfucker.
I was figuring it out before.
God damn it. This is going to be a crazy fight. And one of these guys
is going to sleep, probably.
Maybe.
One
I mean,
way
it could
or
go,
another.
or they're escaping
One
each
way
other
or
and
another,
shit.
yeah.
I mean, it could go 3 rounds. I could see it going 3 rounds. Just be a fucking war. I'm going to go Jason Knight. I have a feeling he might be like the underdog, though, in this fight for some reason. I don't know. Yeah, I don't feel good about picking either of those guys, but I'm Knight. It'll be fun to see Knight win.
It always is.
And he's not going to lose easy.
He might not.
Yeah. Eddie out. So is this the feature bout? Yeah. So this is the feature bout for the FX prelims. Eddie Alvarez, former champion,
coming back.
First fight back
after getting destroyed by Conor McGregor.
Pieced up. Versus Dustin Poirier, who's been looking good.
Very similar records for these guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very similar stats for these guys.
Yeah. I mean, it's really how Eddie comes back from his loss and how good, because Poirier's probably the smaller fighter, because he was fighting at 145 for a while, came up to 155. He's been doing good at 155.
They're the same height, same weight.
Yeah.
Poirier's got a little more reach on him.
Well, same weight on weigh-in day, but Eddie Alvarez is for sure the larger of the two fighters. Has Eddie Alvarez fought 145?
No.
So yeah, he's
I don't
offhand.
Yeah,
you don't know. Yeah. I don't
between
think
Bellator
so
and the UFC. No.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe earlier in his career. But.
I'm going Alvarez.
All right, I'm good. Hopefully he's mentally fucked. And
I hope not.
Well, I do, because then Poirier would win, and I'd get that win. I don't know who I'd go with necessarily. I mean, Alvarez is the better bet. Unless he's, who knows, or injured or whatever. I don't know. All right, so moving on to the pay-per-view main card. Starting off, man, this one could be fight of the night. Potentially. Henry Cejudo. I guess he fought in 200 against Benavidez. And he lost to a split decision.
Yep.
Good fight, though. Close fight.
But that puts him on a 2-fight losing streak.
Sure. So he's going to have a lot more gas to want to win it. He's probably just going to try and wrestle fuck.
And Pettis is
the shit out of Pettis.
on his way up.
I know.
After having like a little stumbling.
He's fresh, and he got a couple losses, but he looked great in his last fight.
Yeah.
And he looks great in general. I think I want to go Pettis.
Okay.
I'm big on little Pettis way more than bigger Pettis, and I think Cejudo's probably got holes. Because he hit the fucking... They didn't have anybody in the division, so he didn't really have to fight many people before he got the shot at the champ. So he might not be as good as the booking for his champ fight. All right, so Frankie Edgar versus Yair Rodriguez.
Ooh, this is an interesting one.
I'm kind of glad you're picking this one.
I'm all right.
Although
I
know what I'd go with.
I know what I'm going with right now. It's Frankie Edgar.
Yeah, that's probably what I'd go with, but I'm really happy that it's your choice because I'm totally fine with Yair.
I'm fine with Yair winning.
Yeah, because he's on as one of the... Frankie's got tons of experience. That's the one thing and he's going to perform way better than BJ Penn.
I think Yair needs space to be flashy.
Yeah, but
Frankie doesn't give you any space. He's in your face.
He's probably going to try and go
non-stop,
for a lot of takedowns.
Yeah.
But then we'll see
Yair's got good ground.
Yeah, so
but Frankie has never shied away.
No, I know. I'd pick Frankie for all those reasons. I agree with you. However, with Young up, they kind of fucking learn new shit out of nowhere.
I agree.
That's
this
why
could be the changing of the guards.
Yeah, this is why.
Frankie's old, and he's been through a shit ton of wars.
Yeah.
But
he gets through those wars still.
But Yair is young, and
I know. It's the smart bets.
Frankie's 20-5 record versus 11-1.
Yeah, that's just because he's clearly got more experience.
I'm saying like 15 or more of those fights have all been lightweight. Championship fights
and
at lightweight.
Yeah, I know.
So,
but Frankie Edgar's not really showing it. He's fighting a consistent Frankie Edgar game for years. It's just a really good game plan that he goes in there with.
Yeah,
he's not bringing new shit to the table.
No, I mean he lost
in the
Aldo.
position of his. Yeah, but Aldo just got his number.
Yeah,
Aldo knows exactly how to fight, and that wasn't a super great fight. I mean, it was whatever. But the thing with Rodriguez, with the younger fighters, is they'll come in like Ngannou, like he's just pulling off. He's like new shit.
He just
each
moved
fight.
to Vegas.
For Extreme Couture, is that where you're training, or what?
I would assume.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what other camps are out of Vegas, but
yeah, I don't know. You don't really hear. I mean, that was the only one.
Yeah, but he just moved to Vegas recently.
Cool. But he's a similar. I mean, not style.
It's going to be a better camp
but they're
than he's
learn
getting in France.
Oh, for sure. I'm going back to this one.
Okay.
That Yair could come in and fucking who knows?
Could be. He could. And I wouldn't be mad at it, but I would be mad that I lost that pick. But
I'm good with that.
Suck it.
All right, so we're next up. Damian Maia versus Jorge Masvidal. Masvidal, smaller of the two fighters.
Yes,
he used to fight at lightweight,
and Maia used to fight at 185.
Yeah. Maia's been on a tear. Nobody's even given Maia any kind of competition for a couple years now.
Jiu-jitsu.
He stopped trying to bang and just take him down and choke him out.
It's amazing to watch him.
Yes, he needs to. I'm going Maia. I'm going to go Maia. I want him to win. I want him to fight for the championship, and I want to see Woodley versus Maia because Woodley's going to have to avoid that takedown and try and,
I would have chosen Maia as well.
Yeah. Masvidal could win. He's been looking great at 170, but
he has.
Maia, like I don't know. I don't know anybody that's getting close to beating Maia. I don't know what Masvidal's credentials are with jiu-jitsu.
I really wish they would show age on this fucking shit too. All this other shit.
Sure.
Just throw age. Throw age in there.
Yeah, but they barely get this
but
shit.
But Maia,
like, what do you think they're going to have the age?
But Maia's like fucking Nogueira old.
Yeah, but he hasn't been hit in years.
The Nogueira brothers are not.
He literally hasn't been hit in the octagon in years.
It's like 5 times.
Completely different style. Yeah, so it's not. He's not playing that game. He's fresh. But Masvidal could. You never know. This could be. It'd be a big win for Masvidal.
It would.
And it's been
huge.
Like Jacare, not a good fight for Whitaker. With this, not a good. It's danger.
It is.
But Maia's been fucking.
But you got to make
invincible.
Money. You can't wait around forever.
True.
You only get paid
and
to
they're
fight.
Avoiding him. There was the rematch, and then Tyron Woodley doesn't want to fight any. He wants to be Conor McGregor. He wants super fights, but he's not really fighting very. I'm glad you're picking this one.
I'm fine.
Joanna Jędrzejczyk versus Jessica Andrade. I mean, we probably picked the same person, Joanna, but she does get hit in fights.
Andrade
Andrade and gets taken down. It's just
she throws it down, but
I know I would have picked Joanna.
She's also
I would have
lost
picked Joanna
5 times.
I don't give a shit. Like, records don't necessarily mean she's on a run right now. She's probably more dangerous than Claudia Gadelha.
Ioana's on a pretty good run herself.
But in her last fights, like, they've all gone to decision. Like, all of her fights. She's getting hit and taken down, and those are two big strengths for Jessica. I would have picked Ioana, too, but I'm comfortable with Andrade being the upsetter here, because I wouldn't have picked it. I know, yeah. The whole card is like that.
And I'm glad you're picking this one.
Oh, this one's easy for me.
Really?
Yeah. The first fight was really close. I think Miocic is getting better in the octagon, and I think he won that first fight. So I'm going Miocic to win in this rematch. And Dos Santos, I mean, he's looked good, I think, his last fight, but, you know, he's very hit or miss. Very hit or miss. So, and it was a really good fight. I just think Stipe's hitting his stride right now. But that was an easy one for me. But Junior could easily win it. I mean, it's heavyweight.
Well, I mean, parts of this card look fun, but
I mean, the whole card is like a fight of the night pick.
Yeah, Shadow Person versus Shadow Person
could easily be a fight of the night.
It could be.
I mean, like, that has no bearing on.
That's not what I'm assuming.
Yeah, but there's like a stacked card. You're not getting a
fun.
card like this anywhere else.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's a crazy card. All right, so starting at the bottom, I got Benitez.
I got Sherman.
I got Gordon.
I got Aguilar.
I got Vic.
I got Branch.
I got Knight.
I got Alvarez.
I got Pettis.
I got Edgar.
I got Maya.
I got Joanna Jędrzejczyk.
And I got Stipe Miocic.
Word.
Or Miocic.
Miocic.
What they called him early. And I think I just rewatched all of Stipe's fights. So it's like...
He's fun.
He's super, but he's getting better. And he's fast. He's one of those fast guys. But boxing... And he's a wrestler, so he might...
Baseball.
Yeah.
He throws a hard punch.
Yeah.
Throwing a baseball.
Yeah. So, anyway, that's UFC 211, Saturday, May 13th.
Where's that from?
Dallas, Texas.
That's not at Dallas Stadium, right?
I have no idea. I do not know.
Does it say?
Let's see. Venue.
No.
American Airlines Center.
No, that's not there.
No. I think they need a bigger headliner than heavyweight. I mean, this is going to be a great, entertaining card.
Yeah.
But there's no real big names.
On a side note, before we get into the next thing, do you think the Floyd-Conor thing's actually going to ever happen, or do you think this has just been...
I mean, seems like it keeps getting closer to happening.
Does it?
6 months ago, it was like, get the fuck out of here. And now it's... I mean, it all just depends if they can work out the numbers. If they work out the numbers, it's going to happen. That's the only thing standing in the way. Everybody wants to make money. There's nobody in the equation that doesn't want it to happen.
That's fine, but...
Nobody...
You gotta fucking fight, man. Why do you never fight? He never fights.
What are you talking about?
How often does Conor fight?
He fought a shitload last year, and he said he was going to take off till his chick pops out at their kid.
How much did he fight?
He fought a shitload. He just didn't defend anything, but he won the 45. He was going to win the 55, but...
he lost the Nate and then won Nate.
They fought Nate twice. He fought like 4 or 5 times. That's way more than most fighters. Most fighters are like... I think that's just people that like to talk shit say that's one of their things. It's like, oh, he just never fights. He's not defending his belts. He's not defending anything.
Yeah.
But everything he said he was going to do, he did. Won the 45, won the 55.
I'm not shitting on Conor. Yeah. But I'm saying, just fucking fight. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but the whole thing, he's taking off. He's not fighting right either. If Floyd happened tomorrow, he's not going to fight because his chick's going to pop out their kid any day.
And then what do you think happens if he loses the Floyd fight?
It doesn't... I mean, it's whatever. He comes back to MMA. Here's the thing.
Losing
if Floyd can come to MMA, and he'd get dusted by, like, amateur people.
Oh, no, I understand that.
So it's like, it means nothing.
But even lose... Like, he's so big that he lost the Nate, and it's still...
I don't think they're doing a rematch.
Giant.
I mean, maybe they would. Who knows? Maybe...
They'll eventually do 3.
No, I'm talking about if with the Floyd thing, if Conor loses, maybe the money.
Oh, who knows? Yeah,
but
if it's a close fight
wins,
and it's crazy money,
if Conor
why
wins,
wouldn't they do it again?
If Conor wins, I could see them doing it again.
Yeah.
If Conor loses, he's probably not going to look good because it's not his sport.
Yeah.
He's training 5 sports.
Yeah, it's fucking.
But it's going to be. I'd root for Conor because fuck boxing and fuck Floyd. I don't give a fuck about Floyd.
Oh man, the Anthony Joshua Klitschko fight
clips, yeah.
was fucking.
I didn't watch the whole fight, but
it was a fun fight. Like it went back and forth. Klitschko had him for a while, and then
I saw the end of it.
And the Joshua uppercut.
Yeah,
like that's heavyweight fighting. Like I was so glad to see that fight, as in like heavyweight fighting for a while turned into jab, punch, hug. For jab,
boxing.
punch, hug. Yeah. And that fight was actually
aside from
active.
watching like classic fights, like Tyson fights and shit like that on like ESPN Classic, I could give 2 fucks about boxing.
Yeah, I know.
I've tried watching boxing.
But that's kind of how I came into MMA is because I liked boxing.
But now that I've
kid.
watched, I used to like watching boxing, as a kid. I thought it was entertaining, but after you watch MMA, I can't. It's like, oh, well, that's
it's
just
still
boring.
just a different sport, like
for sure. But I'd rather watch that. Out of combat sports,
especially we watch jiu-jitsu too.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just an aspect.
Yeah, but in the pantheon of combat, it's MMA, probably kickboxing or K1 or whatever the rules are. Then probably EBI, and then boxing's at the bottom. Boxing's my least favorite out of the combat sports,
and that's fine. But
and I'd rather watch football than boxing.
Boxing's still bigger than MMA. Somehow.
I don't care how big it is. I'm saying it's boring.
Understand, yeah.
Look at a boxing card. Who gives a fuck about the card?
But we're also not.
Nobody gives. This is a stacked card.
If a casual fan looks at this,
former they know they're gonna notice some names.
They notice a few names.
Yeah, but exciting fights. You're gonna get highlights and like Fight of the Nights. But nobody gives a fuck.
But we're not watching boxing to know if there's a night where there's a shit ton of fucking phenomenal knockouts.
I'm sure I follow a bunch of people that because I see boxing clips on, and I don't see shit. I see constant, like from all organizations. You just see more exciting. It's just more exciting sport.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't. Boxing, good for them.
No, I agree. But like, it was a good fight.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't see. I just saw the clips.
But from the clips you saw.
Sure.
Good knockouts.
Yeah,
or, I mean,
for sure.
or good knockdowns.
It was a finish. Yeah. I mean, I'll see the clips. Like I saw Pacquiao get deaded, when he lost to whoever the fuck it was. No, he got knocked the fuck out.
That was...
He died.
He did die.
Yeah. But, UFC 211. Before we move on to the UMC, go to our Patreon page.
Talk about Patreon.
Patreon.com/Inspired Disorder. Donate $1.
Tell them about that Patreon.
$1 a month, $12 a year. You can donate more, and you get perks. But just donate $1. That's it. It's fucking cheap, people. I could go out on the street and make more than that, but I'm asking you to digitally donate $1.
For $25 donation,
just donate $1.
I will lick your eyeball.
Don't donate any more than $1. Just $1. But donate $1.
I'm
Don't
saying
just
it's
sit
one
there.
of the perks. Like
Sure,
for
sure,
25, I'll lick your eyeball.
Just give Keith whatever. Throw a bag of change at him, and he'll do whatever you want.
Dance.
He's very much of a dancing monkey. Yes. Anyway, Patreon.com/Inspired Disorder. Check it out. Now we'll move on to the Ultimate Movie Championship, brought to you by Patreon.com.
We went from
Inspired
Ultimate
Disorder
Fighting Championship to Ultimate Movie Championship.
It's crazy. It's crazy how that happens.
Fucking transition.
It is it's very much. I mean, that is of the time. There's a lot of people going through transitions.
Fighting, movies fighting.
There's athletes transitioning to other sports. There's genders transitioning into other genders.
There's Bruce Jenner, who was an athlete who transformed into another
might be
gender.
Our new president. Who knows? Anyway, go to FlickChart.com/IDP. Check out our top list. And
seems so forceful. Why are you like go there?
Go there. Well, if they want to check it out,
they should. I mean
I'm
saying
they don't
you should
check it out.
I'm just saying, like, why are you yelling at them?
I'm not yelling at them.
God, Jesus. Why are you so mad?
Can somebody fucking get some tissue for Keith? Because he's crying. I'm not crying.
I need the ambulance.
Yeah, this is good. So anyway, let's start it off. Avatar,
Aviator.
The Aviator.
Jesus.
Sorry. I just wanted, I don't know. I saw AV and I guessed. But the poster doesn't. That's like more, anyway. The Aviator.
Oh, you mean the planes?
Yeah. It's like, but sometimes the posters don't make sense.
They don't. Sometimes.
So,
but
yeah, the
I'm
Aviator
gonna say
makes a lot more sense.
The 20 planes in that poster might say Aviator, not Avatar.
Yeah. Well, sometimes I fuck up. The Avatar, when it had the, I was like, it's not called The Avatar. The Aviator versus Terminator 2, Judgment Day, or Judgment Segment. Let's just judge my ability to read.
Judgy McJudgerson.
My inability to read.
And Terminator 2.
I got all those names pretty solid.
You did.
Which was surprising, because there was some fucked up names there. But then fucking the Avatar had to fucking...
The Aviator.
No, it's the Avatar now. For sure, Terminator 2.
Yeah, for sure.
The Aviator's good. I enjoy it. It's kind of long.
Aviator or Avatar, Terminator 2 beats both.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, especially James Cameron, Terminator 2 way over.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind versus Coyote Ugly.
I have sadly seen Coyote Ugly.
I have also.
But that's only because I was working at the time.
Gotta go Close Encounters. And I'm not 100%. Even. It's not even one of my favorite Alien movies.
No, kind of slow.
Yeah,
but it's better than Coyote Ugly. I mean,
Steven Spielberg, whatever.
Boop, 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 boop,
Addams Family Values versus Jarhead.
I hated Jarhead.
I really like Jake Gyllenhaal.
I do too.
And
great performance, but the movie was nothing. I just watched.
They didn't do anything.
Exactly. Nothing happened in the movie.
They played some football. Jamie Foxx was there.
The spoiler, like their mission, nothing. So the movie is definitely a reflection of their mission, where it's just like, oh, just go hang out with these soldiers in the desert for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Addams Family Values. And I'm not a huge... I mean, Addams Family, they're fun. This is the second one, right?
Yeah, this is the second one.
They're all right.
They did like the family reunion. It was cool.
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah. It was fun. But
Dumb
and Dumber versus American Beauty. I mean, this one's for sure easy.
Dumb and Dumber for me, but
Dumb
American
and Dumber
Beauty is a great.
It's a great movie. I love that movie. 99 was a great year for movies. I think that won Best Picture. But
out of all the movies that came out in '99, that won Best Picture.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
But that's fucking...
I mean, whatever. I'm impressed by it, but whatever.
Haley Joel Osment was nominated. I don't know if he won for 6th Sense, because that came out in '99. Fight Club was '99.
Matrix
was '99. But Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and Dumber for sure.
If it was the legitimate sequel...
which
13. I haven't seen, but...
That's a perfect movie to come out when you're 13.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. The Boondock Saints versus... I haven't seen...
I haven't seen 2. I've seen the first one.
Yeah. First one's fun. Ooh, Click. The...
Adam Sandler, David Hasselhoff classic.
Bed Bath & Beyond, a big product placement.
Christopher Walken.
Time travel
Saints.
movie.
Yeah.
Kind of. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah. Boondock Saints for sure.
For sure.
If this was the sequel to Boondock Saints, I'd probably have to... Oh, I haven't seen all of it.
Yeah.
I turned it off. Rocky, the Foist one, versus Naked Gun.
The first
Files of the Police Squad.
There you go, Rocky.
For sure. Batman.
Yeah, we got the Burton Batman.
Versus the 1989 versus Addams Family Values.
Again, for some reason. Batman for sure.
Batman.
You know, I watched Batman in the theater in Houston, Texas on vacation. And when I went in, it was sunny and it just started to rain like right as we went into the theater. we watched the movie and we came out
dark and raining.
No, and there was like 6 inches of standing water, like flood.
Yeah, was that Houston? You said?
Yeah. And that
flood
shit happens all the time there.
Fuck that.
But
shit.
that was fucking crazy.
Like all of those places. Like, I mean, Houston's a city too. It's like one thing if you're like, if you live in like New Orleans. I mean, New Orleans is a city too, but I mean, like that's like below sea level.
Yeah,
that's why that shit gets flooded when the walls to the ocean fall. But it's like I couldn't like move, man. That's not a safe place.
No,
like it's not even safe to live in Florida because if
Florida is
like
just
shit
a
floods,
sponge.
Well, yeah,
it's
and
literally porous rock.
Florida's gone. If like the
if any sea level rise happens,
it's gone.
It's gone.
Yeah, it's super flat. Well, I've never been to Florida.
We're on top. We're a mile up.
I've just seen all those time lapse things. Oh yeah, we're so far away.
But if
we're
super volcano in Yellowstone happens, we're fucked here.
I mean,
so
yeah, nuclear war. Hopefully, we're not a target.
Oh yeah, we would be.
I don't think so. I would think. Yeah, but I think they would go for like major cities.
Haven't you heard the conspiracy
New York
theory about the?
Yeah, I know the
under the Denver airport.
Yeah.
Where Trainspotting versus the price of gold. I haven't either.
Seems like a documentary on the Nancy Kerrigan,
Tanya Harding
debacle.
Shits. Nope.
All right. I don't think I have either, actually. Silent Hill, the first one. I did see that.
Yeah, I did too. Trainspotting.
Yeah, Trainspotting versus Silent Hill. I enjoyed the Silent Hill game.
Yeah.
But as every video game adaptation,
yeah, I remember this movie.
Not good. Yeah.
I mean, it's okay.
Yeah, it was, but it's like so generic.
Yeah.
Aside from being labeled Silent Hill, but Trainspotting's a classic.
I've seen some good memes of people dressing up like when it got super foggy out as Silent Hill characters.
The game's great. The game's fucking scary as shit.
Ever loving fuck is up with Addams Family Values.
We're not even doing like
it's not even specific.
It fights a lot like Conor McGregor. Surprisingly, it's just the matchups are way off. Addams Family Values versus Borat. Cultural learning of America for make better. Glorious nation of benefit. Glorious nation of my brain's not working.
You want to
very
read
well
it all the time.
I want to just know it by now because I should, but I don't.
Borat.
Yeah, for sure. Borat for make better cultural learning. Benefit.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High versus Groundhog's Day.
Ooh, two classic comedies.
Easy for me.
Me too.
Groundhog's Day.
I'm glad that's what you said.
Woo!
Yeah.
That is a goddamn masterpiece.
Yeah. District 9 versus My Cousin Vinny. Sticking out like a sore thumb around or something. I forget.
The Utes.
I fucking love My Cousin Vinny.
It's a great movie.
I fucking love that movie. But I think I gotta go District 9. But yeah, it's just a great movie. I think she won for Best Supporting Actress.
Marissa Tomei
for
won
a comedy.
An Oscar for that shit.
That's insane. That is insane for a comedy. She won Best Supporting, which she is hilarious in it.
This is two movies I want to watch. I want to watch District 9.
I for sure want to watch both of them. But yeah, I got to go District 9. It's just a weird.
That's weird mashup.
Yeah,
and any other circumstance,
I fucking love My Cousin Vinny.
Yeah,
it's
My Cousin Vinny would win.
It's so great. It's such a great movie.
Can I change mine to My Cousin Vinny?
No, because then I have to unclick it. The Dark Knight Rises versus I do not like that poster versus Spaceballs. I do not like that Dark Knight Rises poster.
Spaceballs.
Out of those simplistic kind of designs.
If this was
I'm good with that.
If this was
either
the first two.
That's true. Spaceballs. Blades of Glory, another skating movie coming in strong against is number one, right? Fight Club.
Yeah, Fight Club.
I mean, there's no way Blades of Glory should be anywhere on our top 20 list. It is a fun movie.
Is this touchscreen?
But it's very
Let me fuck shit up.
I did not like Blades of Glory.
Let me fuck shit up. Is this touchscreen? It's not. Damn it.
Yeah.
Step our fucking technology game.
They don't
bro.
make those.
Oh.
So I mean, unless you're like a hotel in Vegas, they make them for that, but they kind of suck. Yeah, Fight Club for sure. First rule. Rocky 3
versus Mr.
versus
T.
Bambi.
Rocky 3.
But Bambi. Yeah, I'm good with Rocky 3. Even though I don't fully remember the movie. I know I've seen it. Wall-E versus 12 Monkeys.
This is an interesting one.
You know there's a TV show, 12 Monkeys? And there's a TV show, Top Gun. Not Top Gun. Actually, there might be. Lethal Weapon is a TV show.
Lethal Weapon was, yeah.
And there's some other movie randomly that was like, I saw it was a TV show.
It's 12 Monkeys.
I enjoy 12 Monkeys.
I'm
like not
Wall-E.
Down with 12 Monkeys. I enjoy a lot more than like a. I don't even know why they'd be comparable, but I guess same
this is
actors,
back when Bruce Willis gave a fuck about acting. Brad Pitt is young and crazy.
Yeah, I get it. I Bruce like
Willis
the movie.
Sees himself die,
I don't love the movie,
which he does in like multiple movies.
Yeah, but
Looper, like his younger self sees his older self die in a lot of movies, which is weird. But I'm gonna go 12 Monkeys on this one. I like Wall-E; it's fun.
Yeah,
but is it the best? Like, I don't know.
No, it's not. It's probably one of the better action or animated movies.
Pulp Fiction versus Independence Day. This is super easy. Pulp Fiction.
Yeah. It's an interesting matchup, though.
Super Troopers versus Kung Fu Panda.
Super Troopers? They're finally making a sequel to that.
But it's already been shot.
Yeah. It's just not out yet. So, Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me, which is that's the first one.
The first one.
Versus League of Their Own. There's no crying in baseball. Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me, 1,000%.
A League of Their Own for me.
No way.
For sure. No way. I love A League of Their Own.
Movie, but I
love that movie.
Ugh.
Over
Austin Powers, the first one's a classic. It's a classic.
So's A League of Their Own.
Yeah, but A League of Their Own wasn't such a cultural classic that it spawned 2 sequels.
Well, it couldn't because it was a biopic.
It's fun. It's whatever. There's a lot of those movies from the early 90s that are these like fun, like little light comedy movies that, I mean, he was in a lot of them.
Jimmy Dugan?
But this is like out of a Tom Hanks movie. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm sticking with it. League of Their Own. Right. Take it.
I mean, it's gonna go horrible.
Take it to the judges.
Because Austin Powers did horribly in theaters. The Spy Who Shagged Me, coming in
51.
That's a lot better than I thought it would be.
It's not gonna be.
I know it's losing. I'm not surprised at all. It's gonna. Well, actually, no. I don't know. Let me not say. A League of Their Own. A League of Their Own coming in at 77%. Boo.
League of Their
Own. Whatever. They should remake that and put men with men instead of women. That'd be hilarious. It's World War II. All the women are. Well, that's just another baseball movie. Iron Man, the first one, versus Dogma.
The only one.
Man,
this is difficult for me.
Of Iron versus Dogma.
Dogma.
God. Am God. Shit. It might be one of the last. No, I guess he did. Strikes Back after that.
All right, there's way more Marvel movies, even though I appreciate that it's the first one. But there's so few Kevin Smith movies that I could really think that could I could put up in the top 100.
I don't know, but Dogma's not my
them.
top Kevin Smith movie.
It's not
Like,
my top one
not
either.
even close.
But I'm saying I think it.
I really enjoyed it. I mean, it's better than what he's making now. But it's like
Alan Rickman.
There's so many. Yeah.
Damon,
But out of like
Ben Affleck,
out of
Chris
Kevin
Rock,
Smith movies, yeah,
Selma
he was
Hayek.
getting more popular. He called in a lot of favors, for sure, that they parody in Strikes Back.
I'm going Dogma.
The fact that he's, yeah, okay. Ooh, How to Train Your Dragon's trying to go for the top spot against Fight Club.
I'm gonna go Fight Club.
Fight Club. I did enjoy
Fuck
How to
you,
Train
Toothless.
Your Dragon. Though. Braveheart versus The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I think I've seen that,
Yeah, Clint Eastwood.
but I don't give a fuck about Clint Eastwood.
The Man with No Name trilogy.
Yeah,
Braveheart.
yeah.
For sure.
There's a few westerns I enjoy, but
The
not
Sandlot versus Click
many.
again.
Woo! Sandlot.
Sandlot for sure.
All day. It's a weird matchup.
Forever.
Enemy of the State versus I have not seen Scooby-Doo.
I think I probably saw the first one, but I don't remember
I was
any of
working
it.
at the theater. I was
Yeah.
like, fuck this movie.
Mr. Holmes, never seen
No,
it.
me either. The
Full
Full Monty.
have seen it.
I have seen that as well. Versus Enemy of the State. Enemy of the State.
Enemy of the State for sure. The Full
like-
Monty wasn't bad.
No,
but
I don't know. Like, fucking a bunch of dudes in the UK wanting to strip.
like Ireland, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember the accent.
Yeah.
It's been so long.
It was.
I saw it once. Like, rented it
Yeah.
from fucking Video Depot or whatever. Enemy of the State's
When I
a fun
rented that
movie.
shit, there wasn't even a Blockbuster. I should put it that way.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't go to I don't think until I worked at a Blockbuster. Enemy of the State. Video Depot.
Mighty Joe Young versus Dodgeball.
I can't say that I've seen Mighty Joe Young.
I know I have Tay Leone and what's his face?
Dun
Jaws versus Dodgeball.
If you can dodge a shark, you can dodge a ball. This is kind of a weird matchup.
It's a weird matchup. I
I'm
love
going
Dodgeball.
Dodgeball. I'm not a huge Jaws fan.
Jaws
it's
all
a
the way.
classic, but
yeah.
Dodgeball's
Jaws.
a classic comedy.
It is. It's
It's
classic.
classic.
It's fun, but
They-
it's not Jaws.
Televised
No.
Dodgeball after that movie came
I don't
out.
give a fuck.
On,
Jaws
I think,
all the way.
Ocho.
How can you fucking the Jaws
Because I'm not out of like the classic movies.
Academy
Some-
Award winning
I don't-
Jaws versus Dodgeball?
I'm not a big Jaws fan. I've been to the universe. I've seen the set. I've done whatever. It's just not my thing. It's like I don't know. I was never scared of sharks in the ocean. I was
Terrified
in the
of
ocean
sharks
all
in
the
the
time.
ocean.
I was fucking Tremors was more scary to me than Jaws.
Yeah, Jaws all the way. Why would you even take this? You know you're
I
gonna
know
lose.
it's going to lose, but I just want to take a stand for Dodgeball. Fucking Jaws. Grindhouse. So both movies with the fake trailers versus Good Morning Vietnam. Good Morning Vietnam.
You're going good.
Good Morning Vietnam's a great movie.
It's a good movie, and
And
not,
I've
I don't
rewatched
even
it
like.
recently.
Oh,
And it
I'll
holds up.
I'll
It's
go
great.
With,
I mean,
I'll
it's
go with you on that.
more
then.
of a serious movie, but he
'Cause-
plays
because
good comic
the
relief.
Grindhouse. Either of those movies aren't my favorite of either of those directors.
I
so.
love the whole because I went and saw the Grindhouse in theaters where I saw both movies and the trailers in between.
Yeah,
And it's like that's a great experience, but I'm not a big Grindhouse fan in general. Like that style of filmmaking.
Yeah.
It was a really cool thing. But
That
Good Morning
bitch has a
America's
machine gun for a
great.
leg.
Good Morning
Like,
Vietnam. Yeah, I get it. It's a
but
fun. That's
no,
a
I'm
fun
not. I'm
movie.
not.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wasn't saying that as a
Right.
positive of like
Well,
just saying that.
It was fun.
But yeah,
for
I'll
that
go. I'll
movie.
go. Good Morning Vietnam. with
Alright.
you. I was surprised that was your choice
Oh, that was easy.
because
Robin Williams, man, he's in so many great movies.
I haven't seen Sicario.
I think I have. It was all right. It was better than I thought it was going to be. Con Air versus Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Your assumptions are correct with this one. I mean, Con Air beats a lot of shit, but for me, it's not beating Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. You can get the fuck. There's zero Nicolas Cage movies that are going to beat Eternal Sunshine or Michael Bay movies.
With strong protest, I'll secede.
Con Air is going to beat a lot of shit.
Okay, I get it.
Okay, all right, I'll take it and go.
I know.
Tegenga. I know. Every time it comes up, I can feel it. Monsters University versus The Crow.
This is the second one anyway, so like just put that in your head. Have you even seen the second one?
What? Crow?
Monsters University is not Monsters Inc.
Oh, yeah, I have seen it. Have you seen it?
No.
Okay. It wasn't that great. The first one's great. I think I've seen Alien vs. Predator.
Underground Pyramid.
No, I haven't seen it. I mean, it would have been a easy one to go with The Crow.
Crank? I don't know.
Crank is the one where Jason Statham, it's almost like a video game movie.
Oh, yeah.
Where he's like...
Is that it?
Yeah. That's
Really?
the first one. Yeah. Crank High Voltage is the second one. Crank, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
The
1,000% Crank's.
Crow.
Crank's a fucking
It's
great
fun.
action movie.
It's fun. Yeah,
and
The
the
Crow.
second one's just as good.
Crow.
No way.
Yeah, The Crow.
Okay, we're going to the judges for
All
sure.
right, whatever.
So I don't give a fuck about The Crow.
I like Crank, but
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about The Crow. Like, I've seen it. Okay, the dude died. It's not my shit. I don't give a fuck about The Crow. It wasn't like, I don't know. And it's like, okay, let's be all goth and
82.
Holy shit.
Crow that.
Versus, what was mine again?
Crank.
Jesus. How did The Crow get 82? It's because he died. That's the only reason.
Crank
that
ain't
movie-
getting 82.
No way. Maybe 60? Ooh, 61.
Close.
Crowing
it up.
that. Jesus, Crow.
Suck on that, Crow.
That's horrible. Now it's going to beat so much shit.
Eating so much Crow.
Ugh.
Fatal Attraction versus The Full Monty.
Fatal Attraction?
Yeah.
It's all right.
4 more.
All right. Hitch versus Clerks.
Clerks
all day. Probably one of my favorite Kevin Smith movies. Underworld versus...
I haven't seen Hotel Rwanda.
I think I've seen that first. It's a really good movie. I mean, for sure, way better than Underworld. Okay, yeah. Underworld versus Fight Club.
Fight Club.
Fight Club.
That doesn't
Jesus.
count.
Batman Begins.
Haven't seen The Black Dahlia.
I haven't either. Batman Begins versus Bad Boys 2.
Batman Begins, for sure.
100%. I have not seen Life is Beautiful, nor have I seen Bend It Like Beckham.
I agree with both of those statements.
Point Break, the original and only one that should be considered with that title versus Brain Damage.
That movie I have not seen. The Wedding Singer.
The Wedding Singer versus Point Break.
Point Break.
Point Break. Point Break. I'm glad. I don't think it's shown up yet. The Evil Dead.
The first one.
Versus The 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Holy shit. The first Evil Dead came out the year we were born.
I was born in 1980.
Oh. Well, the year I was born.
The 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yeah, for sure. That's one.
Schindler's List versus Punch Drunk Love.
Punch Drunk Love.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Schindler's List. You're a great movie,
I watched
but
it.
you're goddamn.
I
watched it too, and I did my penance.
Yeah, exactly.
I went to Catholic school for 7 years too.
This
So
shit's
fuck
horrible.
you. Yeah. Ugh. God
right.
damn it.
Cool.
So we picked some fights. We picked some movies. We picked
We're
your
gonna
brain.
Pick our butts and pick our noses later. Maybe not that in order. That's probably a bad order to do it in, right? Then your nose. Then you smell shit all the time.
That would be terrible.
You follow Keith at Keith Spurlock 1 on Twitter. I'm at Ray Taylor on Twitter and Instagram. Go to our Patreon page, donate $1, patreon.com/Inspired Disorder. Go to YouTube and subscribe to the Inspired Disorder YouTube page. We hit 100 subscribers.
Fall subscribers.
All you fall subscribers
out
just for
there,
springtime.
we love you guys.
No spring subscribers. These are all fall subscribers. Subscribe to our YouTube page, youtube.com/Inspired Disorder, Facebook. Go to InspiredDisorder.com, buy some artwork, buy some prints. If you like the show and like the Photoshops I do, you can
buy some of my dirty underwear if you really want.
You could. If you put it up for sale, somebody might actually do that. It's a thing.
Whatever.
Usually better for women underwear than men's.
I would assume.
Yeah. But I've never tried.
I've had some serious gas lately, so you might want to get a chance on these pants.
There you go.
Yeah.
Chance on the pants. All right.
Chance
everybody.
on the pants. Peace.
I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Inspired Disorder podcast. Embedded signals within this podcast have reprogrammed your natural thinking patterns. Side effects may include lack of inhibitions, erectile dysfunction, anal leakage, transcendental communication with beings from 4 of the 7 primary dimensions. In the event of a tear in space-time, please keep your hands down and feet together. Any loss of life or limbs due to interdimensional travel is not the responsibility of this podcast.